Guest is a lucky man. His job has taken him from the city that never sleeps to the bright lights of Hollywood, and now he's just returned from a tropical paradise. We are, of course, talking about the host of The Big Adventure, Jason Dundas. Jason, welcome. Lovely to have you with us.
Guys, it's so good to be here.
Tell us about the new show.
So the best way to describe the new show is it's kind of like Australia's answer to the Hunger Games movies. You'll see 12 average Australians from around 23 to 55 competing to be a millionaire. One of these 12 people will win $1 million. And the whole idea of the show is family fun. So you're going to see these people doing all sorts of active things, flying off big structures. You're looking at this structure in the middle of the ocean is called a sky rig. And essentially, the show all is surrounded by what's called a treasure grid. These 12 people are trying to dig up golden keys to have a chance to unlock $1 million.
Family fun, but we're saying kids don't try it at home.
No, this is the problem. I was getting a little excited on some of this stuff, and I got banned from it early. But look, it's a great show. There's lots of action. There's lots of people tumbling into the water and all sorts of things like that.
We've got a bit of a clip of the sky rig in action. Let's take a look at it.
What the hell is that? I've never seen anything like this before. Is she going to move, or is she waiting for a pina colada? My eyelashes are getting in the way.
It's not a holiday up there. You got to hustle.
Sunday, 6:30. The Big Adventure begins.
Where do I get one of those?
Tommy, you'd be impressed by that structure.
It looked great. She was waiting for a pina colada. I was waiting for the big red ball to come down and get off it.
It has got elements of things like, look at the show's got all the elements that we love about reality TV. It has the docudrama, so you get to be invested in the characters, and there is some ripper characters on the show. There's some outspoken people, there's some very soft, kind-hearted people. And again, it also has the big competition stuff like what you just saw there.
Right. How do the contestants handle it? Are they all athletic to a degree?
No, this is the great thing about the show. There's 23 to 55. You've got guys that are physically ripped up and fit, but then you've got average. There's a country boy in there called TC who's got a pot belly. And he's great on the show. He shines because there's some challenges and some elements where you need to be a little bit clever, have more street smarts about you.
But when you were telling us about this, Sally and I took us back to school and getting picked for the sport teams and not getting picked first. Was TC like Sally and I and getting picked last for the team?
I don't want to give any spoilers away on the show, but yeah, there's an element in the show obviously where somebody goes home each episode, and the way we do that is through what's called a captain's pick. So 2 captains will choose their team one by one, leaving, maybe like you two, the last person left standing who has to unfortunately
Fair enough.
I was the fat kid as well for a while. I got left till last.
See,
I got it.
See what can happen to your kids.
I was the kid that got teased as well.
There you go.
Now look what happens to us.
Exactly. Hey, buddy, you've been in the US for what, 5 years now? You've recently gone from New York to LA. What have you been up to?
Yeah, about 5 years. I just moved to LA to start a new show for MTV in America called Beyond Dance. It's a big dance reality competition show.
Beautiful.
It's a lot of fun, yeah. It's one of my mates. You probably know him. He's on the Vampire Diaries. Nathaniel Bazolic is an Aussie actor.
It's quite an interesting photograph.
Just lying on a flag.
Good shot of you.
Yeah, that's the show I used to do in Times Square. The good thing about LA is there's lots of Aussie actors over there. So we've got a bit of an Aussie mafia going on. That's Todd Lassance in the middle. He used to be on Home and Away for a while.
And hey, is that your gym? Apparently you work out with David Beckham. Is that
look,
true? And if so, where is the shot of David Beckham?
Tim upstairs is going mad about this. Tim is obsessed with David Beckham. Right. He wants to know where he works out and where you work out.
So am I. No, so there's a gym in LA called Equinox. And it's in West Hollywood. This is Tim here.
No, that's Tom. Tom's upstairs.
Tim's in the control room.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of famous people go to this one gym, and I go really late in the evening. I go around 9 o'clock, and I've seen him there 3 or 4 times. And I keep going back the same time, and he's always there the same time.
Okay.
So now I adjust my schedule.
So you've been in the same
gym about 9 o'clock.
No.
Yeah.
But so you've been in the gym at the same time. So us just drawing that bow is quite.
I know you're making this. This is when I'm on the morning show this morning. You put all these stories and.
Tim also works on the morning show.
I know. He was producing me this morning.
Good friends. Jason, great to talk to you, mate. All the best with the beginnings of this fantastic show. Folks, you can see Jason hosting the premiere of the